I've been waiting to read this chapter the moment I saw the name of it, just so I can make one dumb joke. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Oh, shut up. I'll stop. Also, if you watch Endless Summer, isn't this the Celestial without the Celestial logo on it? Anyways, the air smells like salt and sunscreen as a cab deposits you and Courtney in front of a glittering beachside hotel. I'm out of breath from just sitting. She hops out and opens the door for you, which is unnecessary, but deeply charming. Welcome to the Bahamas. Nice offer. Forget the Bahamas. I'm just excited to be on vacation. On a vacation with me, specifically? Connie, sorry. I'm just here for the sun and sand. You make sure to put a teasing lilt in your voice, and she laughs. I try not to get between you and your sunbathing time then. Easy. I never say you can join me. She rubs a hand over her forehead in mock relief. Phew. Otherwise, my schedule was supposed to be pretty damn empty. You should be here solo, says some small part of your brain. That sounds like Nat. You already spend way too much time with Courtney, or thinking about her. But as long as we're here, we deserve to enjoy this bit of freedom. You take a moment to listen to the waves crash on the nearby beach. Then Courtney squeezes your hand. And for once, you don't have to think about whether to pull away, because you're safe here. Just the two of you. Just the two of you. You can make it if you try. Just the two of you. Just the two of you. Now stop. Shut up. Wanna see where we're going? Fuck you. Wanna see where we're staying? Yes, please. I'd love to freshen up after that flight. Inside. This is just the Celestial. Without the Celestial written on the front of it. Whatever. Hold on. I'll pause so you don't have to see me looking for the book, but hold on. Okay. It took way too long to get here, but look at the background. It's the same building. It's just you can kind of see the words the Celestial on it. Right? Trying to see if I can see more. Yeah. I'm not reading. My god, move. There's, yes. See? The Celestial. It's the same building, but they just took the word out of it. Anyways, where was I? Inside the elegant lobby, Coney strolls up to a receptionist. Hi, we have a reservation under Dawson. I can't believe she made the reservations and everything. I'm usually the one planning all my trips. Yes, Miss Dawson. We have you in one of our oceanfront rooms on the third floor. That sounds perfect. Here are your keys. I hope you and Here are your keys. I hope you and your niece enjoy your stay. The words like a splash of cold water. Coney stiffens beside you. Thank you. Desperate to escape this interaction as quickly as humanly possible, you snatch the keys and make a beeline for the elevator. Gordon catches up to you, gently resting a hand on your arm as you wait for the elevator to reach the lobby floor. You okay? No. You saw a twist, and you fight the urge to press a hand to your mouth. It's just, hearing her assume. I know. She takes your hand and cuddles it in hers. I don't care what some receptionist thinks when she sees us. I know how I feel about you, Samantha. How you feel about me. That's why we're here. That's what matters, okay? Ugh. You take a deep breath, willing yourself to believe her. Alright. Alright. Now the microphone is more attached to my hair. And it's not like moving every time I move. Okay, let's just go to our room. Oh. The moment you unlock the door and step into a low-lit suite, any worries are washed away. It's beautiful. Did you pick this room out? Yep. Your gaze sweeps over the curtains, fresh flowers, and a king-size bed in the middle of the room. The only bed. Your pulse leaves as all the implications of that sweep over you. Okay, so shouldn't the receptionist know that that specific room only had one bed? Who the fuck is gonna who's gonna share one bed? Who's gonna share a bed with their family member? Like, why would I share a bed? I mean, I don't have a niece, but I guess like, my nephew. Why would I share a bed with my nephew? Any of them. The fuck? Like, I wouldn't share a bed with the 6-year-old one. I wouldn't share one with the 15, 17, or the one that's 23. Or that's weird. Yeah, I'm like only a year older than him. But that's weird. Ooh. We'll share a bed with a family. Look at the room, lady who works here. Look at the room. Who would share this with the bed with a family member? What? Why would you assume I'm sharing a bed in this type of bedroom with my niece? The fuck? The fuck? We don't even look relatively the same. Like, damn, I look that old. You couldn't assume like I look that old, or she looks that young. I don't. Are you okay with the sleeping arrangements? Yes. I would have been disappointed if you had gotten 2 beds. The idea of sleeping beside her, of reaching for her in the night to do much more than just sleep, makes you breathless. We did come here to be alone, after all. We did, but I didn't want you to feel any pressure about... I don't. I promise. Climbing into bed with her is one of the only lines you haven't crossed just yet, but the moment you wonder whether you should pull back... She hasn't smiled yet. Courtney, smile. I don't want to. I want to be coupled this weekend. I want to share a bed with Courtney. You take a deep breath and try to chin on your inner Gina as you and Courtney unpack your suitcases. If we got 1 weekend away from her job and the risk of anyone seeing us, I want to make it count. I was gonna sleep on the left side, if that's... I will sleep on the right. Wow, it's like we were meant to be. She arches an eyebrow, flashing you a smile that makes you melt a little before she arranges some belongings on the left nightstand. Yay, she smiled. Happy now? So, is the plan for this trip just to sunbathe and order a lot of room service? Or do you have the itinerary? Or do we have an itinerary? We have an itinerary that includes sunbathing and room service and some more outdoor things. After a long plane ride, it's always good to stretch your legs, so that we can see some of the sights. I was gonna say, I don't want to go outside, but you're a doctor, so you know best, so fuck you. Well, if that's your prescription, Dr. Courtney, let me see what I have to wear. You hang your clothes in the closet, considering your options. You brought some casual looks, plus a wrap and bathing suit number. It's a bit more daring than what I normally wear to a pool. But if Courtney's gonna see me in it. Ooh. I'm trying not to spill fucking big old lemonade bottle of water on my open drink and my bed. So, anyways. While Courtney changes in the bathroom, you slip into the wrap and swimsuit. This is better than I remembered. I'm glad I... But then you hear some distant laughter through the room's window. Peering out, you see a few figures down the beach. I can see on my top. This thing costs $50. See a group of young women laughing and splashing in the waves, their light bodies gleaming in the water. You glance at yourself in the room's mirror again, and suddenly the outfit feels all wrong. I paid 25 diamonds on it, and it looks nice. And that's coming from me. Ow, my arm. That's coming from me, and I'm saying it looks nice. And I paid 25 diamonds for it. You better like it. And you want to change? Fine. Brief from my diamonds. My body isn't what people picture in outfits like this. Maybe I shouldn't have brought it. I can change it to... No. Then Courtney steps out of the bathroom and her jaw drops. Samantha, God, you're a knockout. It's obvious that she doesn't have... Fuck you. It's obvious that she doesn't see any of the insecurities you have about your body. She only sees you. You still think so? Do you really have to ask? Maybe I just want to hear your answer. She nods. The admiration in her eyes doesn't dim, but her expression shifts to something more serious. You're beautiful, Samantha. Even more now than the day we met. You laugh, and the last doubts about your outfit choice put to rest by the sincerity in her voice. You can't say things like that and not kiss me. Come here. Why does the middle part of the painting on the wall look like a woman in a bra? Like, it's just a woman's chest with a bra on. I don't know. Is that just me? Probably just me. I'm gonna keep reading. Connie pulls you in for a long, heaty kiss that almost knocks you off your feet. I wish we can stay here and try out that bed. The heat in her voice makes you shiver in anticipation, but as she pulls back, smiling. But I do have a few destinations in mind that I hope you like. Then let's go. I don't want a second of our island vacation to go to waste. After a short drive along the island's stunning coast, Coney parks on the outskirts of a lush tropical orchard. Native plants fill the space with greenery, and ripe fruit hangs from towering trees. I'm confused. She drove? I thought we took a taxi. Or I said cab, but still, same thing. Never mind. I read this. I'm so dumb. I'm gonna reread it still, but I'm doubting myself. Coney parks on the outskirts of a lush tropical orchard. Native plants fill the space with greenery, and ripe fruit hangs from towering trees. This is literally paradise. I feel like I just stepped into a travel brochure. If you think this is paradise now, wait till you try the fruit. Is that why you brought us here? Have you been dying for some fresh coconut? That's not a reason. As she strolls through the trees, dappled sunlight warms your skin. Coney glances over at you, smiling. But I actually brought us here for your bakery. What does my bakery have to do with our vacation? The soft opening is coming up, right? And now you've been looking for ingredients to showcase. So I thought the incredible fruits here might inspire you to, bake outside the box. Coney, you're so sweet. Every single time you have the opportunity, you do something amazing for me. Thank you. No thanks needed. I like planning trips, and I like seeing you smile even more. Then we better try some of these beautiful fruits. The two of you head out across the grounds where signs encourage visitors to sample the many fruits. Key lime, guava. There's so many options. I don't know where to start. Connie nods toward a basket of coconuts gathered at the base of a spiny coconut tree. I always wanted to crack one of those open. You can crack me. Then let's see what you got. She hefts a coconut in one hand, eyes the hammer sitting beside on the basket, then takes the coconut over to a small boulder. Connie lifts the coconut over her head, muscles rippling. She brings it down on the rock. It splits open with a crack. Somehow, that looked easier on Survivor, but it worked. You made it look plenty good to me. She arches an eyebrow at you and flexes one bicep, grinning. Yeah, like a girl who never skips arm day at the gym. Let yourself rest a hand her arm, and join the play of muscles beneath your fingers as you smile up at her. Oh yes, especially when she bakes me fresh coconut. Then here. She scoops out a piece of the soft coconut flesh and hands it to you. Taking a bite, you can't help but moan. God, that's incredible. Anything that gets you that excited must be good. Like you. Also, I hate coconut. She scoops out another piece for herself and lets out a low whistle. Oh wow. What did I tell you? After you finish the coconut, you stroll between a series of dragon fruit trees. You really thought this trip drew. Is this your first time in the Bahamas? Yeah, but I've wanted to visit for years. I planned a trip right after med school, but life happened. I had to push it back, and once residency started, your free time evaporated. Bingo. She reaches out to take your hand, and you lace your fingers through hers. So it feels good to finally make it out here, especially with you. But like, I came here the last vacation. I didn't have to plan. With Sid, I always organized everything. Flights, hotels, picking her suitcase. That's ill. She's a genius surgeon, and she made you pick out her suitcases. She didn't make me. I just ended up doing it. And then I'd do it next time, and the time after that. Ouch. But with that, even in queer relationships, one person can end up doing all the emotional labor. Tell me about it. And my friends, not would always offer to plan, but then something would come up with her kids. Gina would pay for the flights, but you were the one who had to make it happen. Yep. So all of this. You gestured back toward the car, which she drove, in the direction of the hotel, which she picked. It's something new. Good, new. But new. Smiling, Corny leans in to kiss you. I like being something new. You pass a tree with low-hanging branches. A small table with some utensils has been set beside it. Corny reaches up to pluck the dragon fruit from the branch. I love these. Wrong voice. I'm so sorry. No, I'm not. I lied. Get baited. I love these. But I never gotten to taste one fresh off the tree before. She plucks a knife off the table and finally slices it in half. Wanna try it? Tap! Now on dragon fruit. Coney grabs a spoon and dips it into the fruit, then offers it to you. You lean forward and slowly wrap your fingers. You lean forward and slowly wrap your lips around the spoon to take the fruit into your mouth. So smooth. You make a show of licking your lips, and Courtney watches every movement. She swallows hard. Glad you enjoyed it. You give her a wink. I hope to do a lot of enjoying on this trip. Oh, I'll make sure of it. That sends a delicious shiver down your spine as the two of you keep walking. Every tree you pass and every fruit you taste, you fall more in love with this place. And Conan was right. It is inspiring. I've been driving myself crazy, trying to think of some inspired twist on apple pie for the soft opening, when the answer is right here. You gesture at all the beautiful trees around you. Why limit myself to traditional pie flavors? Or, hell, cake flavors? These tropical notes will pair so well with the right buttercream. Tell me more about the perfect buttercream. I like seeing you just decide it. She slips an arm around your waist as you walk, and it's drilling to remember that you don't have to pull away. I like being able to do all this with you. To not hide. Courtney lets out a long sigh, her shoulders relaxing. Same here. Is it ridiculous that I wish we could spend a whole week here? Ridiculous? I wish we could stay for a month. Explore every single beach, sample the fruit from every one of these trees. Is this an outdoors only itinerary, or do we get to spend some time in our room too? Or the room service, sleeping in after a long night? There's no mistaking what she's asking or offering, as her fingers gently trace circles against your side. Don't worry. There'll be days where we never leave the room. Or, ideally, the bed. She smiles, her gaze soft and yet full of unmistakable heat. That was perfect. But since we just had the 1 weekend, we better make the most of it. Wrap your arms around her neck and kiss her. Samantha. As the kiss deepens, you nip at her lip. Not too hard, just enough to make her gasp. You soothe the spot with your tongue. And she lets out a soft groan, sliding her hands around your waist. She splays her fingers over your bare stomach, and then slowly shifts up to tease the bottom of your swim top. I think you wore this today just to give me ideas. You said this trip was about finding inspiration, right? Is it so wrong if I give you a little too? She reaches up further. Her hand goes in over the curve of your chest to trace one of the halter straps. No, but I'd rather save that for what I have in mind. No, but I'd rather save what I have in mind for later. She kisses you once more, her tongue tangles with yours until you both part to catch your breath. When I'll be able to do it properly. Suppressing another eager shiver, you're starting to lose count of how many of those you felt on this trip. You nod. Okay, I think I feel inspired enough to move on. You head back through the trees to where your scroll. I can read, I'm just losing it. What's it? I don't know. I haven't found it yet. I keep losing it. You head back through the trees to where your stroll began. Before you reach the car, Courtney had a soft whoop. The hour season. You knew it. What are we celebrating right now? She nods toward a sign nestled among the trees that reads, Blushberry samples by appointment only. The place has a specialty fruit. It grows in its own grove, and the season's super short. They don't let everyone pick some. But we asked the staff, we can arrange to try some, and they use it in the menu at this local cafe. Maybe we can come up with something special for your bakery opening over lunch. This scene will unlock a special item for your bakery's soft opening. I just want to see your outfit. You only live once and we're here for a few days. Why leave without tasting this fruit? Together, you and Coney find a woman working in the orchard. Hi. Is it possible for us to pick that specialty fruit featured at your farm's cafe? The blackberry? Of course. We have plenty for you to try. Follow me. But I am. The guide takes you and Coney to a new grove overlooking the coast. Reddish fruits hang high up on the branches of a towering tree. It's so pretty. I almost feel bad picking it. Almost. Coney nods to a ladder leaning against the tree. Do you want to do the honors? Or do you want me to go up there? Huh? Coney sets up the ladder and she holds it steady while you start to climb. All yours. Thanks. Feels good to stretch your legs and climb up past the lower branches till you're surrounded by the reddish fruits. They are sweet and tinged with salt from the sea breeze. You steady yourself against the ladder, take a second to drink it all in. God, it's so beautiful here. Glancing down, see Coney smile up at you from the base of the ladder. She's so beautiful. Are you gonna sample them up there, or are you bringing me one? I guess you're in the tree. You reach out to pluck one of the fruits, then ascend the ladder, carefully cradling it against your body. You reach the lowest rung. Coney grabs your waist and plucks you off of it, gently setting you down. Welcome back to terra firma. I missed you. In exchange for my absence, I come bearing gifts. Tender skin is easy to peel back by hand, and you bite into the soft flesh beneath it. The sweet, tart flavor washes over your tongue. Oh my god, you have to taste this. You open a piece for Courtney to try. Her lips brush your fingertips as she swallows it, then her eyes go wide. Whoa, it's like a strawberry, but with a tropical twist. Strawberries aren't that good. You glance up at the tree wistfully. How many do you think we could take back with us before raising some eyebrows and customs? If you're rich, I think you're picturing. She holds up her phone. But I did just find a specialty grocer on 51st that imports them. Sounds like a date for when we get back then. And right now, we still got a lunch date to look forward to. You and Courtney take a short drive through the orchard's outskirts until you reach a beachside cafe. I don't know about you, but after defeating that coconut and hiking through all those beautiful fruit trees, I'm starving. Let me buy us lunch then. My treat. You order a mix of local specialties, and as your server bustles away to fetch the food, you realize something. Is this the first daytime date we've had? The one doesn't count. Too many third wheels. Yeah, I think you're right. She reaches across the table, and you place your hand in hers, smiling at the familiar warmth of her touch. It feels nice, just being out here like this. She gestures toward the open patio and nearby beach, and you know what she means. Yeah, it is. Fuck you. You lift your hand just enough to trace slow patterns across her palm with an index finger, following the lines you see there. Her fingers flex, but she watches your movements, smiling softly. Are you trying to be my fortune? Just enjoy myself. Although, I think your love line says... Yeah, that's it. Has a thing for an older woman. Laughing, she shifts the lace, her fingers to yours. I'm gonna have to disagree with my love line then. I have a thing for you. I never get tired of hearing her say that. Ivy lets go till the server finally returns with your food. The shrimp is fresh, the sauce is light, but the best part is... I wonder if that's to pair these flavors together. My god, somehow the blackberry is perfect with the shrimp. The stew surprised me too. I wasn't expecting this much sourness, but when all the flavors come together, it just works. As you share the meal, your mind starts churning. Maybe that's what I'm missing. I've been too afraid to spam people's palates. What do you mean? I was gonna bake this strawberry cake for the soft opening. I have a classic recipe. And it's good, but it's still just strawberry cake. Exactly. Nothing to write home about. What if I didn't just do your classic purely sweet fruit? Strawberries are sweet? Could have fooled me. You lean back in your seat, staring out at the ocean as an idea takes shape. Like I like strawberries in things, but raw, straight up? No. What about berry cheesecake with a twist? Instead of just doing all the classic berries, I put some blushberry and marble through the batter. I love it. Are you gonna do any test bakes? Because if so, I know a girl who'd be very, very interested in tasting it. I love your taste testing expertise. Like for you, I have blending experience with different foods and tastes, even textures. She winks and you bust out laughing. You really are the whole package. I like to be, for you. You squeeze Courtney's hand, feeling more excited and confident than you have in a long, long time. There's a plan. When we get home, I whip up this tropical berry cheesecake for us to try. Thank you again for arranging all this for me. Thank you for trusting me with our itinerary. I had a blast finding this place. There's no one on earth I'd rather share it with. That makes two of us. The two of you take your time driving back to the hotel after that. Enjoying the scene about along the coast. This is also an endless summer. This background. By the time you get back to your room, it's mid-afternoon. You haven't had a single drop of alcohol, or as Tom Courtney had you feeling giddy. So, what now? Do you want to head down to the beach, or... I actually need to check on something in the lobby. I planned a surprise dinner for us, and one more surprise after that, but the staff wanted me to finalize a few details. You really went all out, huh? I'll have to find a way to repay you later. You wink and throw your hand up Courtney's arm, stopping at her shoulder. I didn't do it for that, but just be clear, I am not opposed. I'm the opposite of opposed, actually. Fuck you. I'm the opposite of opposed, even. I hate reading a sentence so well and then messing it up towards the end. Fuck me. Good, because I have a lot of ideas about how to thank you properly. The sharp intake of Courtney's breath makes you grin. I'll try not to be too long then. She leans in to kiss you, then turns toward the door. I'll be back in about half an hour. When she heads down to the lobby, you consider your options. That gives me just enough time for a shower. No, scratch that. Let's have a bathtub in the bathroom. Why not pamper myself? But you slip out of your clothes. Your gaze falls across the room's only bed. You can't help picturing yourself lying in it later. And who will be sharing it with? Those thoughts linger in your mind. You draw a warm bath and fill it with citrus-scented bubbles. Sorry, the damn came from my eyes. Like, I only saw the words at first, so when the background loaded in from my eyes, it's like, oh shit, that's pink. Damn. I've wanted her for so long. I know she wants me. But tonight, why is he going to... Even as you slip into the streaming water, you can't help shivering. I thought about her late at night. How could I not? Lying low in bed. All those nights in your apartment. It was so easy to picture Courtney lying in bed beside you. To imagine her undressing you. To imagine her undressing, then undressing you. Indulging your every fantasy. Remembering how those fantasies now make your whole body feel warm and effervescent. We share so much, but never enough. Not yet. Your stomach tightens as the ache between your legs grows. It's impossible to ignore how worked up you're getting. Oh, how much I wish Courtney were here with me. Closing your eyes, it's easy to imagine what. Closing your eyes, it's easy to imagine that she is. It takes so little for her to guide you to that sweet release, even if it's only in your fantasies. Oh, hello. With a sigh, you give in to a desire coursing through you. Let your hands slide between your legs, teasing yourself slowly at first with a few swirls of your fingers over your butt. God, even if I wasn't in the bathtub, I'm already wet just thinking about her. As that ache inside you builds, you close your eyes and imagine the bathroom door opening. Coney steps inside, and her gaze immediately fixes on you, watching the slow movement of your hand between your thighs. Samantha, what are you doing? You took too long. You spread your legs to give her a better view. I had to get started without you. She immediately starts shrugging out of her clothes, tossing them aside onto the tile floor. I better make sure you don't finish without me. In your mind's eye, you picture the sight of her naked, and God, she's perfect. Your eyes are drawn to her perfect breast, nipples stiffen as she looks at you. Look at me. Look at me. The water's perfect. You imagine Courtney easing into the bath behind you. You're perfect. She leans you back so you're resting against her torso, your head on her chest. You feel the heat from between her legs at your lower back, the swell of her breasts cushioning you so her hands begin to play along your sides. I've done with this moment for so long. So have I. In the bath, your own hand slide up to tease your breast, but your mind is her reaching around, palming your breast. You let out a soft groan as she softly drags her thumbs over stiff peaks of your nipples. Oh, Connie. Your body feels so good against mine. It's like we're meant to fit together. We are, aren't we? I don't know how we're ever gonna get out of this tub. She kisses the side of your neck, her hands play over you, teasing, exploring. But not until you get off. If you insist. Water sloshes around you as you lean back in the bath, slender finger to your folds. But in fantasy, it's all Courtney. Courtney trails her hands down your stomach and lingers by your belly button, fingers playing over your stomach. Courtney dips her fingers lower, finding a sweet spot, and rubbing with a soft touch. Yes, you're so ready for me, aren't you? I've been thinking about this moment all day. Oh, really? You gonna wait for the day to be over so I can touch you like this? Her fingers swirl over you, then dip lower, stroking your folds. It's a miracle that you don't come undone right then and there. God, Courtney. You let out a moan, unable to be quiet. You feel good. I like it when you're loud. It lets me know I'm giving you exactly what you want. You so are. Courtney keeps touching you, speeding up and then slowing down, and your breath begins to come out. Your breath begins to come and back at gasp. Is this still okay? Yes, more than okay. You arch back against her in the warm water, and she picks up her pace. Before long, your thighs start to shake. You're getting close, aren't you? You nod, takes an effort to form words. All you can think about is her touch, and that desperate ache inside you, begging for release. So close. You feel her shudder against you. Tell me what you need, Samantha. I need your fingers inside me. She lets out a soft moan behind you, nodding. I've been dying to be inside you. She slides her fingers down your shoulder, tracing over your folds, and then slipping 2 fingers aside. It's soaking wet for her already, so she slides in easily, flooding your senses with a burst of pleasure. Oh. God, Samantha. You even feel better than I imagined. Her hand teases your breast, and as you are back against her, you can feel the heat between her own thighs. She curls her fingers inside you, and you gasp, spreading your legs even more access. It's not long before you begin to shudder, and you close your eyes as you let go. That's it. I want you to come for me. Courtney. You come apart, and your fantasy shatters. It's just your own hands working you drew the aftermath of that release. You swear you can feel Courtney right there with you. God, that felt good. You catch your breath. Some of the tension you were feeling earlier has definitely eased. What would the real thing have felt like if you were actually here? Slowly, you climb out the bathtub and dry off, your nerves still humming with anticipation. What recording has in store tonight? At the end of it, you know one thing for certain. Who's sharing that bed?